Three Cowboys who deserve the most blame for blowout loss to the Eagles. The Dallas Cowboys entered Sunday's matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles with hopes of reigniting a winning streak. However, they fell flat in a crushing 41-7 defeat, marked by mistakes and turnovers. Despite being out of playoff contention and grappling with injuries, fans expected a more competitive performance from Dallas, especially against a division rival. While accountability often starts at the top with owner Jerry Jones and head coach Mike McCarthy, this loss exposed glaring issues on the field. McCarthy's future remains a hot topic of speculation, but specific players made pivotal errors that contributed to the blowout. Here are three Cowboys most responsible for Sunday's loss. 3. Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson's performance against the Eagles encapsulated his frustrating season. Following a stellar Pro Bowl year as a first-time starter, expectations were high for Ferguson, regardless of the quarterback situation. However, injuries and turnovers have plagued his 2023 campaign, and Sunday's game highlighted these issues. Early in the first quarter, the Cowboys showed signs of life, tying the game at 7 after an interception return for a touchdown. However, Ferguson fumbled just 2 plays into Dallas's next drive, handing Philadelphia all the momentum. The Eagles capitalized with a field goal, and the Cowboys never recovered. This marked Ferguson's second fumble against the Eagles this season, and his 4th overall, a stark contrast to his flawless ball security in his first 2 seasons. As a critical piece of the offense, Ferguson must improve his ball-handling skills. While a single play doesn't determine the outcome, Ferguson's turnover gave the Eagles a decisive edge, and Dallas failed to score again. 2. Andrew Booth, cornerback. Andrew Booth struggled mightily in Sunday's game, becoming a liability in a depleted secondary. With Trevon Diggs, Kalen Carson, and Josh Butler sidelined for the season, Booth was thrust into a starting role opposite Darren Bland. The Eagles exploited this mismatch throughout the game. Devonta Smith tormented Booth, leading the Eagles with 6 receptions for 120 yards. On the Eagles' first offensive touchdown, Smith easily beat Booth on a 22-yard route. Later, just before halftime, Smith caught a 49-yard pass against Booth, setting up another touchdown that effectively ended the game at 24-7. In the fourth quarter, Smith sealed Booth's nightmare outing with a second touchdown on a simple slant route. Booth's inability to keep up highlighted Dallas's urgent need to bolster its cornerback depth. The Cowboys acquired Booth in a trade with Minnesota, but his performance this season has been underwhelming. Sunday's loss showcased the gap between Booth's abilities and the team's defensive expectations. 1. QB Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush endured his worst performance of the season on Sunday, a sharp regression after back-to-back strong games against Carolina and Tampa Bay. Tasked with replacing Dak Prescott for much of the season, Rush has shown flashes of competence but faltered badly against the Eagles. The game started ominously, with Rush throwing a pick-6 on the opening drive. On third down near midfield, he telegraphed a pass to Brandon Cooks, allowing C.J. Gardner-Johnson to intercept it and score. Later in the second quarter, Rush compounded his struggles by forcing a throw into triple coverage, resulting in Gardner-Johnson's second interception of the game. The Eagles capitalized, extending their lead before halftime. This marked Rush's first multi-interception game of the season and underscored the gap between him and Prescott. While Rush has earned respect as a backup, his performance reminded fans of Prescott's value to the team. Given his previous outings, more was expected from Rush, making him the most culpable for the loss. This lopsided defeat against the Eagles exposed fundamental flaws that the Cowboys must address in the offseason. Whether it's turnovers, defensive depth, or backup quarterback reliability, Dallas has significant work to do to return to form. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on all things Cowboys, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring you the latest insights and updates.